real complicated profession. Hard to trust when you don't ever know people's intentions. Keep it independent. When they try to stop you, say, nah, homie, this is the way. Hey, yeah, so legit. OG, call me Boba Fett. You a little Padawan kid, taking notes and sit. I hold my head up high, just repping for these comic nerds, cosplayers, gamer kids, movie nuts, what a world. Yeah, just used to think we don't exist, right? And now it's cool to like the things we always did, right? I would be mad, but if I think about it twice, I'm just happy that we're getting all this dope content. So I just keep it cool, honey bunny, deadly like a Mace Windu. When I'm playing Desert Rick, the only time I play by rules. In a different lane, I've been doing my thing, but just like Rocket, y'all been confusing me for Rabbit. Stop it.
Rabbit is correct and clearly the smartest among you.
I roll in solo, I'm stealing the show, that's Donald Glover. I pull the crossbow like Chewie and y'all should run for cover. The bounty hunter in the game with these raps. I just get the puck, check the fob, take them out, secure the bag. Yeah, midichlorians course through the veins. I don't know what that means, they sure keep it vague. Wanna stop me, it's obvious you're insane. If you thinking that you ever gon' hit me with stormtrooper aim. Yeah, they calling me Dexter, I'm about to blow up. I may be cute, but I'm also deadly, that's Baby Yoda. I'm in the booth, give me time to reshoot. Now I'ma show you why they're scared of me like Vader at the end of Rogue One. Ay, there ain't a beat I think I couldn't rip through. It's like I powered this microphone up with kyber crystals. Firing missiles out the Falcon in this battle, and I'm about to take us slow to this universe. Call me Jon Favreau. Yeah, loving the light, but I'm really been feeling the dark entice me. I might go psycho, Kylo Palpatine, don't fall in snow. I'm grabbing a mic and thinking they got the skill. Step up and try me, I don't gotta be a fucking Jedi to force the show. Yeah, I think I found the droids you're looking for. We'll be at Comic-Con with all my people getting geeks. I'm like the Kevin Smith of rap, getting paid to tour. Talk about the shit I love and do it independently. So love the anime, Marvel, your favorite shows in DC. Anything to make you feel an escape from the stress. Do your thing, don't be afraid to be yourself, believe me. They can never hurt you with the best Scar armor fit. Yeah, I've been paying all these dues. Amateurs, you couldn't last a day up in my shoes. Still there's people who've been praying that I lose, but like Mando's helmet, I will not be removed, no. I'm going Cara Dune, locked and loaded. Training like I'm Luke, always stay devoted, yeah. Waiting for the Mandalorian season 2 to drop. Until then, I've spoken.
This is the way.
I have spoken.
This is the way.
Hello, and welcome to Toy Photographer. Today, we're going over our top 5 Ahsoka Tano Funko Pops. This challenge, I believe, was thrown down by Christopher over at Seriously Star Wars, and I believe Tony and from Star Wars Sith, Ricky from Pop the Bounty Hunter, Will has done his from Padawan Pops, Eric from Sire Speed Reviews has done some. So we're all doing these different challenges, and you're going to see a lot of those Star Wars YouTube content creators have been doing them for a couple months now. And we're still going through. I still have, I think the last one I did was the Aliens and Creatures top 5, and we're doing Ahsoka, and I think I've got like lined up the next are my top 5 droid Funko Pops, and I think Chewie was the next one after that. So, let's take a look. I know a lot of people were over in my friend Andrea from the Padawan Chronicles. They were over at her stream tonight. She was doing an unboxing and celebrating her 500 subscribers. So if you're not here, you should be there. But if you're not there, definitely be here because we're going to unveil some real fire tonight, folks. And I'm not joking. There are 2 images that have not been even released yet that you're going to see that are included in my top 5 FOCA. And they are not to be missed. All right. So let me quickly just take a look. I do see we've got a few peeps in the chat. So let's take a look and see what we got here. What's going on? Oh, we got a peep. We got Christopher, my dear friend from Seriously Star Wars is here. Top 5 Ahsoka. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Christopher. Great music. Yeah, always love that little, in case everyone's looking for it, the song's called Mandalorian by Echo. You can find it in iTunes. It's just a cool tune. Really like that little jam. So without further ado, let us get into our top 5. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me remove that and hit this again. me do this again. Sorry for the brief interruption here. Share screen. Get the window. There we go. That's more like it. So now, our number 5 in our top 5 Ahsoka Star Wars Funko Pops is none other than Ahsoka 409. This pop, I think, is just a really great looking pop. Let me get out of the glare here so you can see that. Really like this Funko Pop. It's one of the ones from the Clone Wars where she was unveiling both the lightsabers. Really enjoyed this one. Great looking pop. The outfit's really awesome. This image, when I was photographing this version of Ahsoka, I actually was kind of pairing it to do a series to mirror the good and the bad, the dark and the light. And I had this paired up with an image of Darth Maul to kind of go as a set. But ever since I did this, I've always kind of thought about maybe reshooting this one. I did do a recent collab of redo the old school, and I think for the Toy Photography Collective, and I think I chose to redo the armor shot, which is kind of fun. So let's get back to Ahsoka. The next one that we have on my list here for my top 5 Ahsokas is my number 4 pick. This is one of those new images, folks, that I was talking about. Hasn't even dropped yet on YouTube, social media, so you're seeing it here first. Again, sometimes you tune in live streams, you get little exclusives like that. But this Ahsoka here, the 414, I picked up a while ago. Actually, I picked this up, I think, the day after I watched the episode of Tales of the Jedi. I knew they had that pop. I wasn't going to get it because I really would have liked to seen her from the first episode of when they rebooted the Clone Wars, and she was riding the speeder bike. I thought we might have gotten that. We didn't. We got this outfit, and I really wasn't thinking much of it until I saw Tales of the Jedi. So for this image here, particularly you're going to see a great behind the scenes. I just got done filming last night on this one. This is that scene from Tales of the Jedi. So really, really enjoyed this pop. And without this pop, I wouldn't be able to get this image, and it wouldn't harken back that awesome Tales of the Jedi. So let's see. We got a comment from Christopher. Great pop. Are you getting the updated Ahsoka vs. Maul 2-pack? Yes, I will be, Christopher. Actually, I think I just got confirmation that my pre-order is getting ready to be shipped. So I think I did like a bunch of the clones, and I think I also did the Dooku Anakin. I think all of that I just did in one kind of foul swoop. So they all should be coming shortly. The Ahsoka versus the Inquisitor is a great image. Not the best Ahsoka pop, but amazing image. Correct. Not the best Ahsoka pop, but again, I really like it. It's one of those few different ones. We don't have Ahsoka in too many different. You have her in her early, like Clone Wars, the movie outfit, when very young early episodes. You have her later that we just showed on 409. We have 414 in Clone Wars, and you'll see the few others that we have. She's got her lightsabers out. So this one I just thought was unique. And again, glad I have it because I was able to recreate this scene from Tales of the Jedi. Yeah, this is definitely one of my better, in my opinion, Funko Star Wars images I've recently taken. I really love this one. So I was very excited to at least introduce and show this one off in our top 5 tonight. So again, that's one of those bonuses. Now I didn't actually do honorable mentions, but I'll mention my 2 honorable. One is this Ahsoka pop, Ahsoka 130, the Hollow, which is a glow-in-the-dark special edition and a con exclusive. This one is just awesome. I still did not get the normal 130, the non-glow-in-the-dark or hologram. That is, I think, the only Ahsoka I don't have in my collection. So I was very excited to have acquired that one. And this one is a very recent purchase. I wanted to mention as another, I would say, contender, but didn't make the cut. This is Ahsoka 268. And this is what I was talking about, like very, very early Clone Wars, like Clone Wars, the movie, the first season or so. She's got that kind of maroon outfit, very classic early Ahsoka. She's got both the blades, kind of behind. I haven't photographed that one. I just got that one when I was on vacation a week or so back. So I actually picked that up in Ocean City, New Jersey. If anyone had tuned into Rogue Nation, my friend Noah, he was just in Ocean City and was at Mike's. And he probably stopped by the Surf Mall as well because they've got a decent Funko Pop collection. But I know he picked up some stuff at Mike's just like I did. I picked up like my mini Grogu there and things like that. So, and you saw him in an earlier image about a week or two ago that we pulled off. So, anyway, those were our honorable mentions. I got those out of the way tonight early. I didn't even get to take images of those. So, we're going to get ready for number 3. And at number 3, we have boom, Ahsoka 464. This pop is another gorgeous pop. This is the one, if you have a lot of cash, disposable cash, lots of it, you could have gotten yourself on Hall H if you didn't happen to be in the room where it happened and you got one of, I think, the 30 that got out there in the wild. And I did see a rumor recently from Funko themselves that they were going to Chicago and they had some Hall H's they were taking to an event there. So who knows? But this Ahsoka 464 is a great pop. Love it. From the Mandalorian series. And one of the things I like most about it, hold on. So one of the things I like most about this is having one from the Mandalorian where she makes another appearance. And then I wanted to capture an image that kind of evoked where we are now with Ahsoka, going from Ahsoka and the Mandalorian and then to Ahsoka coming into the series. And we know there's going to probably be enough about world, stuff like that, and getting into what's about to happen. So again, I have no idea, but I wanted to create an image that fit where we could be. Ahsoka maybe picking up the torch and searching for ancient Jedi relics, searching for obviously Ezra. Maybe she would have come across something like this, ancient portals and stuff like that. So I just want to do something kind of fun. Oh, the Padawan Chronicles is here. Andrea, thank you for coming. I know you were just celebrating your 500th subscribers on your stream and did your opening. So thank you for jumping over here. I didn't expect that, but awesome. So awesome. Thank you. We got Christopher here. Hey, Andrea, from Christopher over there. And Andrea. Hi, Chris. All right. Another fantastic pop and great image. Thank you. Like I said, this image hasn't dropped. This is coming out, I believe, next week. I'll be posting. But this image, again, had to include it into my top 5 as I was gathering my top 5, getting some new images shot. There was a little motivation to get the Ahsoka, the previous one shot, because I wanted to kind of have something fire to add to this slideshow. And I had this concept, wanted to get out of my head. And there's nothing better when you can see something that's in here come to life, when you can look at it and see like, oh, this is exactly what I envisioned. So very excited for that. This pop, again, it's an awesome pop. There's a lot of great detail in this Ahsoka Funko, the number 464. And if you happen to have one of those Hall H's, it's a great pose. And even the paint treatment with that is a little different than the special editions that they did for the Make-A-Wish with that blue silvery. It just looks even cooler. It's a great pop. Don't like the price tag on it right now, but Funko, if you'd love to send someone that is a diehard fan, and I call myself a Star Wars Funko Pop evangelist, please send me one. Send me one. Love to have one. So next on our list is our number 2. And we got Ahsoka 467. Ta-da! This was an Amazon exclusive. It is from The Mandalorian. It's kind of when she gets kind of reintroduced into the Star Wars realm. Really loved it. This was almost for sure one of my favorites. And then they had to release another one. But we'll get to that next. Let's talk about this pop. This pop is awesome. The only way this pop could have gotten better if she had that one lightsaber in her hand tilting out like she was about to drop it from the scene at the very end of Clone Wars, where she's paying her respects to the clone troopers. The clone troopers who, honored and loved Ahsoka, but then got Order 66 had to turn against her. And they might have, did their damnedest to try to kill her and Rex, but she wasn't going to try to kill them. She was going to, have him set the stun, deflect blasters, and Ahsoka, awesome. I mean, what an awesome character. And we also saw in Tales of the Jedi, had she not had the training that Anakin had on her, that really crazy training, she would have never, ever survived Order 66. So really love that. And this image here, again, this is one of my favorite Ahsoka images I've taken. And this, I incorporated a little more foreground and practical set with sticks and some of the foam. Actually, the foam is the foam that you get if you bought a die cast like the Darth Vader and the Boba Fett. There's some foam that kind of surrounds the box that's inside the box. And I use that and poke some sticks through that and put my little nano misters, created some fog, and again, use my virtual backdrop to create this very moody scene of what you saw in, I think it was season 2, episode 4, The Jedi with Ahsoka. So really wanted to check that out. Let's hop back into the chat. I see some other comments have come in. All right, Andrea from the Padawan Corners. I think I know which one number 1 is. Yes, you probably do, Andrea. If you've seen any of us talking on any of our streams or on the podcast I do with Christopher and Jedi Lex over on the Star Wars Popcast, you'll probably know. I still don't have this Ahsoka 467. I need to get it before it goes up in price. Absolutely, Christopher. You got to jump on this one. I was excited when I got it, and again, that kind of went up, and I went to get it, and it was gone. I had to wait for it. Next time it got up, I jumped and got it. So I was very pleased. The next one, everybody knows that came up randomly. No one, I think, had any awareness of it. There were no leaks. It came out, it dropped. If you got it, you got it. And then there was months and months, and people were still waiting for these to trickle in. I ended up getting mine through Aussies because I was tired of the Amazon rat race of it's up and then it's down, and you have no idea when it's coming back up again. There's no forewarning. Christopher says, I know which one is number 1 as well. Absolutely, guys. So without further ado, for the rest of the world that doesn't know what my number 1 already is, it is Ahsoka 578, which was an Amazon exclusive. And like I said, I picked mine up through Aussies. I just wanted to have it. Didn't care how long it took. As long as I knew I was going to get it, and I have to wait 2-3 weeks. Didn't care. I knew I had her and secured her. And I love this pop. This pop is from the very final scene, the epilogue or whatnot of Star Wars Rebels. So when you see that final season and you see this scene, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I've been calling this one Ahsoka the White. They just call it the Power of the Galaxy series. This was included in, and they just call it Ahsoka. I call it Ahsoka the White, kind of like Gandalf the White. It's like Ahsoka the White. I have no idea the significance, but there is a significance between her having that gray and going to the white. I think it's very much like Gandalf. If you know Dave Filoni, you know he's a Lord of the Rings fan, so he would throw things like that in there to kind of have some fun with the lore and kind of borrow some ideas. But I definitely think that's where we're going here. And again, the image itself of Ahsoka the White, I really enjoyed photographing it. Didn't need to be overly stated. To me, when I saw the image, it was the sunset, her in the white, about to talk to Sabine, and you have Sabine walking away from the mural of the Ghost Crew, or the Ghost Crew. That mural is awesome, and we are actually going to see that in live action in just a month. It's crazy. I am so excited to see Ahsoka on the 23rd, so I'm sure a lot of you folks are too. Hands down the best Ahsoka, says seriously Star Wars. Yeah, Christopher, I agree. This pop, I mean, it really is just phenomenal. Like the again, the clothing, the textures that they've been getting off this. There's a lot of layers. You can kind of see where the cloak is open. It's awesome. Oh, and if you hadn't noticed, I am sporting that awesome Ahsoka t-shirt that I picked up the other day. So if you saw my what's in the box the other day, I unveiled where I ended up purchasing 2 t-shirts. I got this and the Darth Maul, and they're these really cool silhouette style images. And when I saw the Ahsoka, actually when I saw the Maul first, that popped. Then I looked, I saw that they had a Vader, they had an Obi-Wan, and they had the Ahsoka. And Ahsoka and Maul, I had to get those 2 because I think those are, in my opinion, are the 2 best t-shirts that they were offering, but they're just cool characters. And as I said the other day, I would be sporting that when I did this live stream today. So again, we didn't have a whole lot to go through today. I know a lot of people are doing a lot of different things, you know, out in the summer. So I didn't expect this stream to be super long today. So I greatly appreciate those that were able to attend and drop in the chat. And if you didn't make it and you're checking me out on the rewatch, awesome. That's really awesome. And I hope you come back for other videos and content I put out, because I'm constantly putting out new images of Star Wars Funko Pops. We try to get very creative with them, using various different techniques, as well as my version of unboxing, in which I call what's in the box. So anyway, without further ado, I'm not going to delay and let you guys get on to your evening. And I just want to thank you all for your support coming back to Toy Photographer. And if you don't have any of these Ahsoka Pops, definitely get them, because these Pops are probably all going to go up. Ahsoka is an awesome character. The Pops are fantastic. And like I said, they just, each one had its own uniqueness to it, and it lent for a very unique image for each of them. So again, thank you very much for coming for my top 5 Star Wars Funko Ahsoka Pops. The next, I believe, like I said earlier, I'll be doing my top 5 droids. So stay tuned. That'll probably be sometime next week. Probably next Wednesday, 7:30, same Eastern Standard Time, same bat time, same bat channel kind of thing. It seems to work out very nicely for myself. So anyway, thank you very much for coming. I really appreciated everyone here tonight, and I hope you enjoyed my top 5 Star Wars Funko Pop. I know I've enjoyed watching all the others, and hope to see you again. Until then, may the Force be with you.